Oh, you thought Xbox was done? Nope. That's right. This Thursday, Xbox is having another press conference to talk about some of the games that weren't in their main conference. I think this is really, really smart, and I'm really, really excited to see what they are going to show. So here's what they say on the website. They say, we are excited to announce the upcoming Xbox Games Showcase Extended. This special showcase, hosted by Kinda Funny's XCast and Gamertag Radio's Paris Lilly, will air on Thursday, June 17th at 10 a.m. Pacific Time. It will feature conversations with developers from studios like Double Fine, Obsidian, Ninja Theory, Rare, and our talented dev partners from around the world. Now, just so your expectations are set, before we get into why I'm still excited about this is going to be a lot of conversations, right? This is going to be people sitting around talking about their games, and we should expect conversations with developers and what they have been working on. But the developers that they listed are still really, really exciting to be talking about. Let's start with the one I'm most excited to hear from. That is Ninja Theory, who is likely going to be discussing Hellblade 2, Project Mara, and the Insight project. Let's start with Hellblade 2 and why I am so stoked. So basically, as you probably know, Hellblade 2 is one of the first games using Unreal Engine 5, and Jurgens has been doing all this behind the scenes stuff where she shows off just how far the game is, what they've been working on, and just some of the cool tech that we can expect to see showcased in the game. Like they shared this Sky video, just sort of showing off what they have been working on. Ninja Theory is an incredible developer. I think I'm going to make a whole video about why I love them so much, but that is awesome alone. And just let's listen to the hype moment from Hellblade 2 for 1 second. Yeah. So the sound design, the ferocity of that main character, she's a broken character, truly, in almost every meaning of the word. Like, she's dealing with psychosis, but it seems like she becomes this fierce warrior that is also struggling with this thing. The original Hellblade blew me away. It's on Game Pass. If you're a player, or you have access to that game, if you're a player, if you have Game Pass and you have access to that game, you should play it. If you have it on PlayStation or whatever, I don't care. Play the original Hellblade. Just follow a guide and play through it. I'm so happy that I did, because I adore it, and I cannot wait for Hellblade 2. Even if it's behind the scenes stuff, I cannot wait to find out more. Now, some of their other projects are really, really interesting. Now, Project Mara is actually one of the most terrifying games I have ever seen. And I wrote a note about it. So Project Mara is an in-development experimental title that explores new ways of storytelling. And the stuff that they have showed is absolutely terrifying. It seems like it's going to mix real world stuff with in-game stuff and create an experience that deals with, I believe it's psychosis, and what that would actually be like, where you can't even tell reality from fiction anymore. And everything I've seen them talk about for it, it scares the heck out of me. They released that audio example not that long ago, and it's just incredibly scary. I don't know if I'll play it, but it's going to be it's going to be really, really tough. And then the other project isn't really a game. It's called the Insight Project. And the Insight Project is, I'll just read you what I copy paste from their website. The Insight Project is an ambitious combination of technology, game design, and clinical neuroscience brought together with the aim of treating mental suffering and encouraging mental well-being. Developed by Ninja Theory in collaboration with Professor Paul Fletcher of University of Cambridge. So their goal there is to help people overcome their fears, help them become stronger individuals. I would love to hear more about anything they're working on. If we just hear a brief snippet about Insight Project and any progress they've made there, I would love to see more about Project Mara, because they have been teasing their progress with that forever. And of course, Hellblade 2, everybody's excited about Hellblade 2. regardless of what platform you play. And I would be surprised if you weren't excited about Hellblade 2, seeing that in-game teaser from, what was it, a year or two ago. Okay, and then we have Obsidian. So Obsidian, on their docket, they have Outer Worlds 2, which they revealed. They have Shroom and Doom, the update for Grounded, and they have Avowed. Now, the big question everybody wants to know is, are they going to talk about Avowed, and are they going to talk about Outer Worlds 2? I think I'm gonna be crazy. I think they will talk about Avowed. Maybe we see some concept art though. So it's gonna be like a couch conversation. I think we see some concept art for Avowed. Same thing for Outer Worlds 2. Their trailer was very on the nose about where they're at in development for Outer Worlds 2. But yeah, I started playing the original Outer Worlds on Game Pass, of course, and Paul Tassi, Paul's a friend of mine if you watch my stuff, but Paul Tassi just wrote this really good article about how the value of Game Pass is pretty phenomenal. You end up paying way less for a whole swath of games, and I've gotten to experience so many games because of Game Pass. Yeah, so Outer Worlds 2, I think we've seen an interview, and of course they're going to focus on Grounded and the Shroom and Doom update. Regardless, I hope you enjoy Grounded, and that'll be a great showcase for you, but I want to see just a little bit more about Outer Worlds and Avowed, and they'll allude to it, right? They're going to at least talk about it. And then we have Rare. I think we get a large showcase about the new Sea of Thieves mode, which involves Pirates of the Caribbean. It's really funny because when we did the Unlocked live reaction, I literally said, I'm like, how come Sea of Thieves never like partnered with another pirate thing? And then they revealed the Pirates of the Caribbean, and I was like, oh, okay, there it is. I should have saw that one coming. I know a lot of people associate Rare and Fable, but I don't think we see Fable there. That would be from Xbox Game Studios, and same with, I don't know. I don't think we see anything about Fable at this particular event. I think it's too far out, and I think they've said what they want to say. And the other one that was confirmed was Double Fine, who is working on Psychonauts 2, and I think that's all they're going to talk about. They're going to show off Psychonauts 2. The only press that we've really seen from that is the Game Informer interview recently, and I think they're just ready to show a ton of it because it's right around the corner. It's a really safe game to show. It's very far along in development. There's a lot that they can show, and they can show it off quite easily. Okay, but then there's more beyond that. So what questions are left? Are we going to hear from Fable? My guess would be no. Do we see anything about Avowed? Just to recap, I think we see some concept art and conversation about what the idea of what that game is going to be. But then there's remaining questions that I also wrote down. I think Ascent will potentially be mentioned or showed in some manner. Why not show another trailer? You have this gorgeous looking game that everybody's hyped for. Just remind people that it's in the works. Are we going to hear about State of Decay 3? I think this would be a great place to do it. Maybe talk about the gameplay mechanics and what we can expect there. I don't think we see Perfect Dark. Now, I know I said in my prediction video that we would. Maybe I'm wrong on that one, but that would be like a closer thing where we get another teaser. I think we might see Tunic. I think we might see Scorn. Scorn is still slated for fall. Actually, I'm going to take that back. I don't think we see Scorn because I think people know what Scorn is. It's sort of a known quantity. It's a scary game, and Geiger artwork, and yeah. What else do I have on here? Stalker 2, no. I'm going to say no, we don't see that there. But we might see Crossfire X. Crossfire X is one that more and more people are getting hyped for, and it makes me happy to see. And I'm really excited for Crossfire X, so hopefully we get to see anything else about what's going on there. And then the two that I'm still wondering about are Bright Memory. What's going on with Bright Memory, and what's In Exile working on? Maybe it's not ready to show, and they're saving it for the next E3. Well, anyway, that's what is coming up right around the corner. That's going to be airing Thursday, I guess. Paris, congrats. If you end up watching this video of mine, it's really cool to see you're going to be on stage talking to all these fine folks, and I can't wait to see what they have to say about their new games. Regardless, I'll be making a reaction video to that when it comes out. Hey, just a reminder though, now that I'm at the end of the video, all month long, I'm raising money for St. Jude Children's Hospital, and I cheated and I looked before the video. We are doing quite well. We are ever closer to that $5,000 goal for the end of the month. Thank you so much to everybody who has donated. We're at $2,310 of the $5,000 goal. Where does your money go? It goes $10 will buy a toy for the waiting area. $250 will get a family a meal card. That'll last them a week. And that is, real good when you're dealing with something like that. And $500 will get a bone marrow transplant treatment. Now, St. Jude Children's Hospital is working to cure cancer and other rare childhood diseases. So all month long, I'll be including that link. If you choose to, please donate. I would love to hit that $5,000 goal. So if we got a bunch of whales out there, save it till the end of the month or just donate directly. Like, I don't care. We already shattered the $1,000 goal. So that is great. Thank you to everybody who helped this amazing cause. I really appreciate it. It's just wanted to do something good, wanted to give back in some way. And yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you like these sort of videos, don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much to everybody who has subscribed so far. If you want to become a member, memberships are turned on in the back end. Thank you to everybody who has decided to support the channel directly with your membership. That helps a lot, for real. It really does. It keeps me going every month, seeing the subscribers go up and just seeing that you have supporters and that people are donating to this charity. It's really, really cool. It keeps you going. So thank you so much. It's incredibly humbling. I can't wait to make the next video, and I'll catch you for that one. Don't forget, I'm moving, so I'm recording a bunch of these tonight. So yeah, the shirt might be the same. Maybe I'll change it. Anyway, bye for now, everybody. Production spoilers.